Good afternoon, Bay Nation. Welcome to another episode of Fantasy Bay. I'm your host, Mike Williams, and today, my fantasy football MVP. A fantasy football MVP is a player that can lead you to championships. You don't have to get them high in the draft. Just somebody that is going to outproduce where you get them from by a dramatic fashion. For me, that player is Russell Wilson. Let's ride. Russell Wilson is going to a high-powered offense. Russell Wilson is going to take the Denver Broncos from nothing to something. He has two solid running backs that are going to catch the ball, getting him extra yards. The receivers have been slept on for years. Courtland Sutton had a quasi-breakout a couple years ago, then got injured. Jerry Jeudy, I like his talent, but he hasn't shown out yet. At the end of this year, it's going to be no doubt that those two players are going to be going in the top 24. And what's it going to take to get them there? Russell Wilson slinging the ball. The Broncos are going to let Russ cook. The head coach basically came out and said, yeah, Russell Wilson is running this offense. And you know what Russell Wilson wanted to do? One of the reasons why he left the Seattle Seahawks? Pete Carroll wouldn't turn the offense over to him. Russell Wilson wanted to cook. He didn't want to be a ground and pound, great defense kind of quarterback. He wanted to sling it. He wanted to throw it all across the yard. He wanted them to let Russ cook. Oh, he gonna be cooking this year. He's making all kinds of stuff. He gonna be making, I honestly have no idea what kind of food they make in Denver, but he's gonna be cooking it up at high altitude. Man, those deep bombs that he throws are going to be so beautiful. What else does it take to be a productive fantasy football player? How about big games? Well, he's in the most competitive division in the league. I mean, seriously, he has to play the Raiders, who just got Devontae Adams, the Chargers, who have Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, and a high-powered offense with Justin Herbert. And let's not forget about the Kansas City Chiefs. You think those are going to be low-scoring games? You think it's going to be a bunch of ground and pound? No! There's going to be touchdowns. You know the only way that Russell Wilson's going to be able to beat them? He's going to have to out-duel them. Win, lose, or draw. To keep up with great offenses, you must score the ball. And it ain't going to be ground and pound. It's going to be Russell Wilson cooking, dropping dimes. Let's go! Russell Wilson is my fantasy football MVP, and I grabbed him everywhere I could. In the 8th round. One of the things that makes him so interesting as a fantasy MVP is you got him in the 8th round. If he was going in the 5th round, 4th round, like a Kyler Murray or a Lamar Jackson, I think those players can break out for you and be incredible. But you got him in the 8th round after you were able to load up on your offense. Your running backs, your wide receivers, maybe a tight end early. You got him in the 8th. To get a quarterback that I think can end up in the top 5, if not higher, in the 8th round. Also, watch out for Russell Wilson and his legs. And for everybody out there that's been saying Russell Wilson can't run anymore, he's not gonna run anymore, he's not gonna run like he used to. Do y'all know his rushing numbers for the last few years? So last year, Russell Wilson didn't run a lot, and I get that. What makes you think that Russell Wilson won't run? I don't understand. Yes, last year, his rushing was down. He got banged up, and he ran for less than 200 yards. For the first time, Russell Wilson, 2 of the last 5 years, has run for over 500 yards. Maybe not as much as he used to back in the day with the 800 yards. Maybe that's gone. But him getting to 400, 500 yards rushing is not out of the realm of possibility. He had 500 yards 2 years ago. It's still in his wheelhouse. He didn't lose his legs. He can run. And I think if he needs to, he will. So that's gonna do it for my fantasy MVP. Russell Wilson. I guess there's really only one thing left. Broncos country. Let's ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down below. If you have any questions, hit me up. And I hope you have Russell Wilson on your team because he's going to be leading my team to a championship. Hope he leads yours too. Good luck in your matchup this week. I can't believe it, but football's back. It's been so long, but now we can be happy again. Peace.